A very warm welcome to all our viewers. Welcome to Check-in Wednesday. My name is Pamela Marissa, and I just want to start by wishing you all happy Valentine's. This is definitely the month of love, so we're going to be celebrating love for the rest of the month. So, in line with that, today we're going to be looking at personality and relationships. We just want to find out what the different emotional needs of the different personalities are, and we just want to find out what makes them tick or not tick. So let's get into it. So, why is it important to understand our personality? So, understanding personality, your own and others, makes you much better equipped to handle interpersonal relationships successfully. And studying your own personality helps you to understand your own strengths and weaknesses. I always say there's no wrong or right personality, but each personality has both strengths and weaknesses. So it's just important to understand, the strengths and weaknesses of your own personality. And it helps you to understand why you do some of the things that you do. So also understanding another person's personality can help you adapt your communication to theirs, or at least understand why you have problems with them. So I know there are many personality tests out there, but today I'm just going to be focusing on the 4 personality types, which are the popular sanguine, the powerful choleric, the perfect melancholic, and the peaceful phlegmatic. So I just want to give a brief description of each personality so that we're on the same page. So the popular sanguine, they are the talkers. They're always asking, where's the fun? So they're cheerful, they're outgoing, they're fun-loving, and they're controlled by charm. And then we have the powerful choleric. They are the doers. They just want you to get things done, just do it. So they are strong, they are driven, they are goal-oriented, and they're controlled by fear and threats of anger. And then we have the peaceful phlegmatic. So they are always watchful, they are peacemakers. So they're usually relaxed, they're adaptable, they're flexible, and they're controlled by procrastination. And then the 4th personality type is the perfect melancholic. They are our thinkers. They are the thinker. They always say, if it's worth doing, do it right. So they're usually very detailed, they're neat, they're organized, they are your perfectionists, and they are quite reserved. So they control by threats of mood. So let's look at the emotional needs of these 4 personalities. So we'll start with the popular sanguine. So the emotional needs of the sanguine, they need attention, they need approval, they need affection, and they love activity. So if you are a sanguine, please try to remember that your emotional needs demand a lot of energy and time, which other people might not have. And then the next personality type is the powerful choleric. So for the choleric, the emotional needs, they need appreciation, they need action, they need opportunity for leadership. They love to lead, and they always need something to control. So if you are a choleric, please try to remember how exhausting it is, or it can be, for others to meet your emotional needs. And then we have the perfect melancholic. So for the melancholic, their emotional needs, they need support, they need space, they need silence. They love silence. They need stability. And if you are a melancholic, try to remember that no person can perfectly fill all those needs. And then we have the peaceful phlegmatic. And for the peaceful phlegmatic, their emotional needs, they need peace above all else. They need peace. So pushing them or yelling at them can really paralyze them. So they also need self-worth. So they're often ignored at home and at work. So they really need, affirmation. They also need significance and inclusion. So if you are a phlegmatic, try to remember that your emotional needs may be hard for others to see when you don't talk about them. So generally, people cannot read your mind. So you need to say it out. Say out what you need. Okay, so let's look at the different personality and love relationships. Let's look at the sanguine lover. So these are the most adventurous of the 4 temperaments. Like I said, they love fun. So sanguines are most compatible with their own type, and these people are looking for a playmate, someone who go adventuring with them, be it in conversation, in bed, or all around the world. So they see dating as entertainment, and they love to go out and do novel things. So in short, this means the relationship with a sanguine person can be very exciting. So they are friendly, they're enthusiastic, and have no desire to control you. So you'll probably feel comfortable and at ease. And these people are also very generous and are likely to give gifts even very early into the relationship. So these are your sanguine lovers. And then next we move on to the choleric lover. So for people with a choleric temperament, dating is not fun like the sanguine people. So choleric people approach dating in the same manner they approach other issues in their lives. They analyze their hopes and their needs as well as their potential partner. So it's crucial that this potential partner shares their goals and interests, because choleric people need someone to exchange ideas and talk about what interests them, whether it's science or politics. They usually like to talk about science and politics. So people with this temperament are attracted by those who are good listeners. They want people who are smart at handling conflicts and disagreements, and they have other recognized social skills. So this is what attracts them. So they like to be needed. So describe them your problems and difficulties, and they'll try and fix it for you. They love solving problems. And if they've decided to build a relationship with one special partner, they don't easily leave that relationship, even if it's not exactly what they wanted in the first place. So this is your choleric lover. Let's look at the melancholic lover. So melancholics are reserved and they're suspicious until they show off your intentions. So melancholics' love is more pragmatic and usually down to earth. So they see their love partners as assistants. Their love preferences are based on common sense and compatibility. So melancholics do not choose their love partners impulsively. So they really take their time. They're very careful. They're very cautious, and they also consider the opinions of their friends and relatives before they make a final decision. So their conversation is detailed and factual. They hate drama. So they don't like drama, and they may appear unromantic compared to the other types. So they can plan things in advance, and it's very important to them that romance goes according to their plans. So finally, let's look at the phlegmatic lover. So they are the most sensitive of the 4 temperaments, and because they reveal their feelings right from the beginning, they can be deeply hurt by rejection. And these people do not see dating as a fun experience in the same way that sanguine people do. So dating for them is always seeking for marriage or long-term commitment. And they have a deep tendency to look for bonding, nurturing, and attachment with a potential partner to date. But once phlegmatic people find the special one, they work on maintaining intimacy with this partner. So they usually avoid conflicts, and they'll do major adjustments and sacrifices, all for the sake of this cherished bond. So these are your 4 personality types. We talked about the sanguine lover, the choleric lover, the phlegmatic lover, and the melancholic lover. So which one are you? See you next week.